lost lambs, old hands, find a man, not a man, understand, he's the daddy son of Sam, man, hey, they found the Lord of Pain. Dark words overheard, nipple twist, rug burn, demon bird, doom heard, me and Stevie Gutenberg, liar, in the lake of fire. Satan, can you hear us? We are on our way. I'd just like to give our praise today. That's the acolyte way.
Hiya.
Hello. Welcome. It's the late night alternative.
It really is.
Catherine, come a little bit closer over this way. You might need to go a little bit higher. Welcome, I'm Iain Lee.
I'm Catherine Boyle.
This is the only... Hang on a second. Oh, hang on.
What happened?
Bug of the computer. We may have just cancelled the stream. Hang on. Can't... He's doing this. Can't see. Hang on. Hang on. Where's the cursor? Oh God, I've lost it already. I've lost the cursor. There, it's there. Cursor's there. So that goes over there. It's there. Hang on. Jesus. What we're going to do is we're going to close that. There we go. Right.
Hi.
Hi.
Hiya. Just me and Piers Brosnan. And him.
So this is the late night alternative. Catherine, why don't you explain exactly what... Oh, why don't you explain... Oh, I forgot to move my mouth. Silly me. Why don't you explain
Yes.
what this show is and how it works?
Well, we do loosely themed evenings. Like on a Monday, it is Shonky Old Shows Monday, SOS Monday. Tuesdays, we get a bit more spiritual. And then on Wednesday, we don't really do anything special, really, do we?
No.
Tomorrow there'll be that quiz thing we do. And then on Friday, we do Judge Boyle. But you can just give us a ring. There's a phone number. Just run it along.
0203 286 6370
Yeah.
is the phone number.
Phone it up.
You need to come over this side a little bit more. There we go. That's it. That's the phone number. So we're just gonna sit here tonight.
Yeah, and wait for you to call us.
Wait for you. It's you to call us. Pick up the phone.
Phone us up. Have a chat. We can talk about deep stuff. We can talk about shallow stuff. We just talk about stuff.
So let's wait. Let's wait.
Oh,
shit.
glasses.
Fell off. Okay. We're on the floor. Shit.
Just be careful when you stand up later.
No
on.
one move. No. No one move.
Go and have a look.
What I'm looking for is two perfectly visible bits of floor. Hang on. A little bit tangled. You can hear us, right? Yeah, you can hear us. That's good.
Hi, chat. Hi, how are you?
Now, mods, because my hands are made of cloth, we really... Hang on, let me get this microphone. This is important. We really need the mods, that's you guys, to be on the ball today. Okay? Okay? You sure? You want it? Good.
Take no prisoners. You can be as rough as you like with them.
Who's it? Who is it? What's going on?
Thank you.
So, let's wait for a phone call. You can call in about anything you want, obviously. We talk about mental health. We talk about addiction. We talk about fun. I would like someone asked me a great question on a stream yesterday when I was gaming. Who is your favourite Gary? I think we missed some calls. It's really difficult to tell as I'm not wearing my glasses.
I did used to like Gary Barlow, but then I don't know. I've kind of gone off him a bit. Gary Oldman.
Wilmot.
Pick up.
I could come.
Okay, they're not answering.
Oh. Disappointing.
Okay. 0203 0203 286 6370. Give us a call. Come on, give us a call.
Like that, on an old-fashioned phone. Like that.
Oh,
You alright?
it's really difficult. It is really. Let me see how many people are watching this. I can't see. I can't
just
see.
as well.
Can't
so,
see.
Ian, my friend.
Yes,
Ian,
Catherine.
my friend.
Hello. Oh, thank God for.
We were going to get deep there, but we'll wait.
Oh,
Hi.
hang on.
Hello.
Hello. Who's calling,
Yes.
please?
Are you able to see?
We can't see you. No.
Our heads are a bit fuzzy today.
Well, and also your camera isn't on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. This isn't.
Uh-oh. Stick with it, it'll work.
This is.
Let me call you back.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Because things aren't complicated enough as they are. This was Pete's idea.
Yeah.
Pete, I texted Pete and said, Pete, we're doing your idea tonight. He said, I don't. If it's what I think it is, you can see. You can actually see my face on the screen. You can actually see. If it's, I don't know why. If it's what I think it is, I think it was your idea. He blamed it on you, Catherine.
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with me. I just said, yeah, okay.
Let's try this.
Oh, I'm getting blamed for everything.
Oh, hang on, they can.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
hang on.
Are you able to see me now?
Now we can see you. Hello, my friend. Welcome.
Hello. Have you got any music? Because I don't do a lot, but I do dancing.
Okay, we could do dancing. I think that'd be nice.
1 second.
Can you see your computer there?
Hang on. I might have run out. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, I don't think it will.
This is going to be great.
We could just have a dance.
No, we're playing music. You might not be able to hear it, but we can.
I can hear it. The moves are slightly limited, but it's always worth.
Watching that sexy puppet dance. I want to make some love. Gonna take a chance. I'm gonna ask it if it'll be my wife or my husband. It's non-binary.
Okay, so moves on. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, going again.
No, we're not. That was lovely.
Stop!
Thank you.
Too much
Thank you.
dancing.
Oh, can't stop the music. That would be. Whoa! What have I done? It's. Oh, we might as well. We're all feeling fine. With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do our brilliant sponsors.
Great. Who are we going to start with?
Oh. Hang on.
Oh dear.
1 minute.
Just a moment.
I can't really. It's a little bit of potluck.
I could come.
Thanks.
Here you go.
Oh.
34sp.com.
I
Talk
like
to me
them
about these
so
guys, Catherine.
much. Tonight is the time to get serious about that side hustle.
Tonight I'm gonna get serious about that side hustle, baby.
And you can get yourself a domain for £1. Just £1. One.
Talk to me about it, Christine McVie.
Well, it's very tricky to talk to you when I'm like this, but I would love to. If you want
I
to...
got a better one.
What?
Oh, no, I want to see that.
What are you doing?
Buggering it up. There we go, hang on. Here we go, share.
Oh, hey, snap out of it. If you want to
Go a little bit, go up, higher.
Oh.
There we go.
You want to get yourself on the World Wide Web, you want to get yourself a .org, a .co.uk, or a .me, then £1 from 34sp.com. They're excellent, they really are. And also they'll help you out if you're a muppet when it comes to websites. They're great, they really are.
Okay, that's one down.
What's next?
Oh, I didn't crop this image.
What's next?
It's G.E. Law.
When the crowd say go, divorce her.
Oh, they've lost the logo. There it is. Oh, hang on.
He's so buff. Ow, what are you... Move forward.
gelaw.co.uk. Richard Gregorian is the man with a plan. Hey, listen, if your relationship... Got a beard in my mouth. If your relationship isn't working out, then you really need... Why are we so quiet? Hang on. Oh, yeah, because I'm not actually talking into the microphone. Oh, our sound is buggered.
Oh, no. What?
Oh, no.
What are we going to do?
Oh, no, it's not. Our sound is fine. I was looking at the wrong thing.
That was a roller coaster of emotions.
gelaw.co.uk. There we go. That's that one done.
Yes, that's two.
Poseidon! The Poseidon guys.
Devon and Cornwall are so much safer because of those guys. They will not mess about when it comes to your security. There's a lot of buildings lying empty, except they're not. They're being guarded by Poseidon and their dogs and their manned patrols and the patrols they do in cars. They're great.
Okay. And that's that. Hang on, because you can see a little bit.
Serious now.
If for some reason this show tonight doesn't look right, you've probably taken drugs. Probably high, man, high. Whoa, boom, on drugs. Don't take drugs. Don't drink. And if you want to stop, abbycare.co.uk. It's very naughty to take drugs. Very, very naughty. So go to abbycare.co.uk. Mwah! Okay, that's cool. All right.
Only drug we take here is love.
It's Jesus. Jesus Christ. La da da. I'm in love. I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm struggling to read any of the chat. So, hang on. I'm also struggling to open the windows and open Skype. But I keep losing the cursor. There she blows.
It's quite tiring being this physical, isn't it? Don't you find?
It is. We had a great meeting with Switch today with Jeff Bezos' left-hand man.
Yes.
We're here till the end of July, guys. We are staying here, right here on Twitch till the end of July.
That will be a real treat for everybody.
Especially
Won't it?
you. Yeah. But to make this show...
Pensive, I like that. Oh, sad.
To make this show work, we need your calls. Oh, bugger.
Oh, tricky. This is so tricky.
We need your calls. You have to call us 0203 286 73.
Good.
Oh.
Oh! Stop that, please. Stop it. Oh, this is a lot of fun tonight, though.
Well, what I'm enjoying is the fact that everybody is enjoying not calling in and watching us work tonight. That's
We
the
could tell
thing.
them some stories. What's been happening in your life today? How's your head? How are you feeling?
Today is great. Today. Oh, by the way, thank you. Thank you. Well reminded. Thank you to everyone that came and played golf with me. We had Graham, And we have Ming, and Catherine came for a little bit and then bottled out.
No, my kids do never charge the Oculus.
So we played Walkabout Mini Golf on the Oculus Quest, and it was a lot of fun. I did terribly. Oh,
Who won in the end?
Huh?
Who won in the end?
Ming won, and then I came second, quite some way behind, and Graham came third. And it was brilliant. If you want to see the video, go and have a look. We're going to play more Oculus. We had about 500 people watching it.
Did you get the sound working in the end?
High five. We didn't in that game, but I know how to get the sound working now.
Good.
And so we're going to play more VR games because we had 500 people watching, which is the highest gaming stream I've had for a long, long time. So I would suggest if you've got Oculus Quest, get Walkabout Mini Golf. Also,
I mean,
think
get it anyway because it's fun.
it's a great game. Also, I would suggest that you get Cookout. Cookout.
I thought you didn't like that.
I hate it. It makes me motion sick, and I hate the monotony of it. But
I could come.
thank you for the sub. We don't know who that is, but it will be fun on a stream. I think to be.
For sure.
To be playing that.
Yeah.
So that would be good.
Yeah.
That would be really
I
good.
tried playing that by myself the other day. The werewolves were getting very fractious.
You know, you can go multiplayer with. You can go multiplayer with randoms.
Can you?
Yeah, but they're generally kids.
My robot kept falling asleep. Is that normal?
I never play with the robot.
Hi, who's that?
Hi, it's Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Catherine. Hi, Ian. I'm loving your puppet alter egos.
The what?
Huh?
Your puppet alter egos.
I don't know what she means. Don't know what she means.
Okay, I don't know what you mean, Lisa, but thank you.
Okay. I wondered if you fancy playing a game with the puppet.
Again, I don't know what she means.
What puppets is she talking about?
There's humour.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Would you like to play a game?
Yay!
Okay. Okay, well, it's called Puppet Improv. I don't know why I called it that, because obviously there's no puppets there, but
No, we don't discriminate.
we can imagine that there's puppets, can't we?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, so basically, if I tell the truth, I sort of nicked this from Trailer Park Boys, because they do a kind of
Oh, I love
puppet
Trailer Park
improv.
I've never seen them. Are they good?
I had them on BBC Three Counties
Oh,
once.
those guys.
Yeah.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
It was the worst interview ever because we're doing it over the phone and they were in a very noisy place.
And they were swearing.
They were swearing. I don't think we were able to use it in the end, but I got to chat to them, so that was good.
Oh. Well, they do a puppet improv, and they basically, the setup is normally you pick something out of a hat, but I'll have to give you something. So it's like a setting. Each of the puppets has characters, and then you improv it, and every sentence, so say you ended with can, the next word the other person said would have to rhyme with can, and that's how you go on.
Okay.
And you just do it for like 1 minute, 2 minutes, and see how you get on. You fancy it?
I do fancy it. I just need to do something. Jesus, I can't.
Are you having technical difficulties down there? Because
I just realised we haven't got any way of playing adverts, but we will have soon.
Oh.
Hang on.
By the way, I can't help remarking upon your headwear today. The captain's hat.
I am a trained captain, as we know. Bollocks. Hang on. Can you
The
just talk to
captain's
Lisa?
hat is lovely, and your hair looks lovely, Catherine, as well.
Thanks. I've been working on it. I mean, it's getting a bit locked down. I've got to say, it's getting a bit locked down. But aren't we all?
The colour is beautiful, and it looks lovely. Lovely and wavy.
Thank you.
Give me 2 minutes.
How's your hair looking at the moment, Lisa?
Lockdown.
Oh dear. Never mind. No
It
one's
was
judging.
a crap, to be honest, though. It's like wavy, and you can't do nothing with it, so yeah, it doesn't make much difference, to be honest.
Nearly
As
there.
Billy Connolly would say, you're windswept and interesting.
Nearly there.
Exactly.
I bet you look lovely.
I'm trying. Oh God, I phoned you up, and I was nervous to phone up, and now I'm trying to think of what scenario to give you and my mind's gone blank. You know, like when you're on a quiz and they ask you a really easy question and you can't think? It's done a bit like
No, I
that
don't know
now.
that because I always do really very well on quizzes.
Well, apart from when I.
Oh, yeah, of course. I
I'm talking
forgot
about
you've
proper quizzes.
won.
I won. I'm back now. Oh, can't get my finger in my finger.
You won Mastermind, didn't
I won
you?
Mastermind.
And
I won The
Weakest
Weakest Link. I won Ready Steady Cook. I came last on Come Dine With Me, but these things happen.
He won Britain's humblest man.
Oh, goddamn. Right, Lisa, let's play this game. What have we got? What were the rules? Sorry, I was trying to fix a computer.
Okay, so basically, I'll give you a scenario of the place that you are.
Yes.
Then I give you a character each. And then basically, your last word, so if Catherine went first, the last word, your first word then would have to rhyme with it.
Okay.
And if you can't do that, then the other person's the winner.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
Seems legit.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
So, with it being a bit gloomy, I thought your setting could be a beach, a nice beach somewhere.
Lovely beach. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Catherine can be Holly Holiday.
Yes.
Oh my God, my mind's gone blank for Ian.
You could be Stephen Seaman.
Oh.
You've got the same hat.
Oh, yeah, I have.
That would be good. Actually, yeah, that's brilliant, Catherine. Stephen Seaman and Holly Holidays.
Yay!
And ladies first, I'll let Catherine go first.
Thank God.
Her improv.
Oh, it's so lovely to be on holiday. I've got a cocktail. I've got some chips. That's that kind of resort. And I've got a
Benidorm.
lovely big I've got a lovely big lolly.
Golly!
I could come.
That sounds delicious. I am more of an ice cream kind of guy. I never really like the lollies. Although you ever see those lollies you can get from the ice cream man called a Popeye? And it's a cone with a lolly stuck in the top. And I guess it's called a Popeye because it can pop your eye out.
Oh. Give me a shout when
First
you
word,
see
first word, first word. First word has to rhyme. First word has to rhyme.
Oh, I just got so into it.
Go again. Make the first word rhyme.
Out
That's what I said.
and get me one.
No, I said out.
No, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did. Shout if you see one because they sound delicious.
Nothing rhymes with delicious.
Fishes.
Vicious doesn't rhyme with delicious.
Fishes.
Fishes.
Oh, Fisher.
Fishes. Vish. Did you say Vishnu?
Fisher.
Vicious.
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 Fisher.
Issues. What? It's difficult to hear.
Delicious and vicious.
Fishes.
You've got
Okay.
quite a lot of hair in your ears.
Yeah, let's work this out. Okay. Vicious was the second bass player in the Sex Pistols. He's the famous one, but he wasn't very good.
Would you like to come out for a drink with me?
No, you're a twat.
No, it has to rhyme with me.
How long does this game go on for?
And scene.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Lisa.
probably. No problem,
Thank you. That was very,
you.
very silly. Just what we needed.
We really did.
I think we've only done about 20 minutes.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Very hard to tell.
Give us the meat. Give us the meat. Give us the meat. Give us the meat.
That's the wrong one. Hang on. There we go.
Give us the meat. Give us the meat. Give us the meat. Give us the meat. Oh, Pierce Brosnan.
0203 286 6370 is the phone number. If you want to give us a call, you'd be very, very welcome to.
Why wouldn't you?
We take calls about absolutely anything. Heavy, light, you let us know. And can you believe we no longer work on a national radio station?
It's a crying shame.
Can't see what anybody... If any of the mods are typing important stuff to us, we can't see it.
Our eyes.
We just can't see it.
Eyes.
Where's my hat? Oh, my hat's there.
It's nice that. So you were telling me about the hat. What's the deal with
Put
that?
my glasses on. Hang on. Maybe. Oh,
Yep.
maybe that'll help. I still can't see. These need a good clean. These need a really good clean. But I think we're there. That's it. Oh, you got such gentle hands.
Well, just one.
Just such a gentle hand.
I am the lover with the slow
Hands.
hands.
I want a lover with an easy touch. I want somebody who can clean my glasses, lick my ashes.
And play with your crutch.
Yeah. Just
Aw.
like my mum.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
No.
0203 286 6370 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. What I'm doing is I'm resting my elbow on the table. And it makes it easier.
My arms are so short.
There's that weird black shadow behind you.
Huh? Ah! I don't know. But if I ignore it, maybe it will go away.
Maybe no one will notice
Huh?
it. This is Pete's idea to do a show like this, so
Who's
thank
to
you.
blame?
Thank you, Pete. Thank you for that. Love you. And wait, tonight is going to be it needs to be
I
phone
could
in
come.
heavy.
Thanks.
We need your phone calls tonight, otherwise it's going to be really super hard work for us. So, Catherine, you know the phone number off by heart. We've had this phone number for like 5 years, and you have not bloody learnt it yet.
Let me have a think. I think what you need to do is call 0203 286 6370. That's 0203 286 6370. I do know it. Oh, it's very warm in here, isn't it?
I wish I could see what Matty is typing. Matty's typing a lot. Now
Uh-oh.
he's either typing.
They don't normally look like this.
He's either typing. Guys, we've not been able to hear anything since the start, or he's telling everyone that this is marvelous. Hooray for Hollywood! Da, 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 Hollywood! Ah.
So. Yay! Hello.
Hello, Alistair.
Hi, Alistair.
Is that you and is that Ian and Catherine?
Of course. Who else?
I'm calling. Oh, I could only see some puppets.
Don't be so
Amazing.
rude, mate. We are human beings. Rude.
We're not your playthings.
We are human beings with feelings. Just because we exist on your internet or your TV does not mean we are not real. Hey, and hang on a minute. Close up for this. You think we're... Hang on. You think we're puppets? You should phone in the Christo Fufas show.
The MSM.
The
MSM.
MSM. Mainstream media.
Anyway,
It's funny,
how's it hanging?
Good. Just what did you think to our stream this morning?
I thought it was very mellow and I enjoyed the vibe.
I thought I'd go for that kind of laid back armchair theatre.
What did you think, Ian?
We enjoyed it. Alistair was streaming today and we caught about 10 minutes of it. We had to go because we had our Twitch meeting. But I thought it was lovely. I like the fact that it was I like things that are slow. Please don't take that as an insult, because some people do. I like slow things. It's something, and I tell you partly why I like it, because I can't do slow stuff. I really struggle to be slow. Why are you so low? Come on.
I'm just having a rest. One
Okay.
minute.
I really struggle to be slow. I'm always a little bit hyper and a bit manic and a bit. So
Yeah,
I
he's all
enjoyed
like,
the vibe.
And you're more like.
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that! What are you like?
Oh, that's so funny.
Sorry.
You're cheering me up. Cheering me up, guys. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
So that's
Alison,
appreciated.
can I ask you a personal question?
Oh God, how personal.
Go for it.
What time is it? Because we've got literally no idea.
Oh, 1 minute. It's I could put the lights on.
Got to be careful.
Put that big
My
light
earpiece
on.
is falling out as well, which is tricky.
It's 9:35.
Is that all?
So, if you got adverts to start,
We've done some adverts. I was hoping we were close to an hour, but man. Sometimes this show drags.
are you doing this? Are you doing puppetry all this whole show? Or?
Again, I don't know what you mean,
What is everyone talking about puppets for?
but we will be trying.
Oh,
We're going to be doing the show like
Right.
we always do. We'll probably finish
As
about
it
half
is.
11 tonight because it's college.
It's a school night.
But
Yeah.
I might. Yes. Hang on a minute. I might have to get changed.
Yeah, I feel like I could do getting changed.
Alison, there's someone else calling, so we're going to say goodbye.
But we love you.
Hello.
Hi, who's that?
Hi. It's Gatters. Gatford.
Well, Gatford is abbreviating his nickname.
Yeah. I just
To
wondered.
Gatters!
Yeah. The noise.
To Gatters! Gatters! Gatters!
The banging in the background. What's going on? Is someone building a bookcase in the next room or something?
What banging?
What banging?
There's quite a bit of banging on the string.
This is not
And
a
I don't-
banging stream, is it?
It's a bit of a banging stream. Yeah. I wondered if we could get serious for a minute and talk about Trump and impeachment. I wonder if that would be a suitable subject for the two of you.
Because they were debating it when we started.
He's been impeached. It's gone through.
What? But
Yes, mate. High five.
What?
High five.
Trump is the first president in history to be impeached twice.
But so what? Hang on a minute.
So delicious.
But what does that? Hang on a minute. So what does that? I don't actually know what impeachment means. Was he impeached? Was he impeached before?
Yes, he was impeached before, but the vote went for him in the Senate.
Yeah.
So now there'll be another vote in the Senate, but now the Democrats have more seats than Republicans,
Yeah.
so it might go through.
You know what it means? Is that he can't run for office again.
Yeah, and he loses, if he gets thrown out, he loses his security detail,
Yeah.
his library, all those perks that presidents get when they leave office,
And
none of
he
it.
can't pardon himself and his mates because there was some.
What? Even if he does a Trump?
Even if he does a Trump, he can't apologise anymore, he just has to let it go.
Oh gosh.
That's
imagine.
brilliant.
And-
Good for him.
And
Bad
and
for him.
Oh.
and his many wives will probably leave him, the many Melanias, and his kids will probably beat him up.
Nah, they won't.
They still depend on him
So, yeah,
too much.
but it's all good news. I'm glad we're able to have this sensible debate.
Yeah. It's a pity it's taken this long, mind, because the writing's
Well-
been on the wall for ages.
What about Gatford having a sensible debate?
Who's Gatford? I'm talking to Gatters.
Gatters!
Yes. Also, slightly disappointed. You were asked to name your favourite Gary. Hi.
Your name's Gerald.
But it's an abbreviation of my longer name, which is Gary
From Catford.
from Catford, which I no longer live in.
Because someone did ask this, and I thought it was a great question. Right. So this is the phone in. We got there now.
Who's your favourite Gary?
I would say right. Knee-jerk reaction. Wilmot.
Oh.
Yep,
Who
I
would you
can't
say,
go
Gary?
wrong with Wilmot. No, yeah, no, I think that's a good shout. I would go Newman.
Okay. We and Catherine, of course, have shared a lift with Gary Newman. Do you remember?
Claim to fame there.
Yep. Who else? Gary.
I'm actually feeling a little bit nauseous.
Gary.
Lin-
Gary Pallister. Just
Yeah.
because my dad and my sister used to go and see United, and they always tell me the story about this lad that was singing in front of them. There's always one who was going, "Ooh, Gary, Gary," and you were supposed to go, "Gary, Gary, Gary, Gary Pallister," but he kept the Garys just going that bit too long, so it was, "Ooh, Gary, Gary." Gary, 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 Gary Pallister. So my
I'm
favourite.
just wondering, Kath, could you record that as my new ringtone for me, please?
Of course I can.
Thank you.
Was Gary Paravani someone?
No, you just made that up.
Didn't we have? I remember years ago on the LBC show, some guys used to phone up and say a name, and I think it was Gary Paravani. People would just phone up and go, "Gary Paravani," and then put the phone down.
Why?
And I don't know, but eventually we found
No,
Gary
the
Paravani,
bloke
and he'd become a
that put the
meme.
thing in. It was the bloke that put the thing in the fridge.
I could
What did he
come.
put in the fridge? You're obsessed
Yeah,
with
I'll have to check it out because now you've made me think of it. Gary
Someone will be
Cheeseman
telling
or
us in the
something.
chat, but I will not be able to see it, I'm afraid.
No, I
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll have a look at the chat for you. Gary. No. You're right. Somebody used to ring up and put something in the fridge. It was Gary something.
Do you remember the French guy? Hello, I've been wearing these trousers for 99 days.
Gary Schiffman.
Gary Schiffman!
He was a magician, wasn't he?
Yeah, but we only got hold of him because loads of people would phone up and talk about Gary Schiffman.
He used to put the monkey in the fridge.
I don't remember that.
And now that's my gimmick. So.
I'm actually feeling a little bit nauseous.
Do you want to stop?
Can we?
Yeah.
Why are you feeling nauseous? What? Because we're having a serious conversation.
No, because we can do it again.
I'm not actually watching the stream tonight. You know that. I'm just ringing in. So why are you feeling nauseous?
No reason.
Where's my zip?
Okay. Right. Well, I'll let you get on. Perhaps I'll update you with more Trump news at another time.
Please do, Gatford.
Gatters, if you don't mind. Thanks. Bye.
Wow, it was very warm in there, and I think those lights didn't help.
I look like a real puppeteer with my headband.
Like a real something. Oh, itchy face. Did you know it was us?
Oh, a bit of my headphones have come off.
Oh no, where's it gone?
Down my back. Could you put my hand down my back? Can you feel a little plastic lump? Go slowly up my sweaty back.
Oh God. No, I can't.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello there. Oh, no. Okay. We were going to do it for the
whole thing.
The whole thing. Jesus, that was hot.
There must be an easier way of doing this thing.
Also, you could see. I mean, you could see how.
Couldn't see mine. Oh, that was a lot of fun.
I feel like
it was a bit of fun. It was slightly fun.
I don't know if there was any. I feel like we've wasted. Right, hang on. I've got to get this other headphone bit.
Let me try and log into my computer without being able to touch it because it's modern. It's modern times, and this is a fingerprint thing.
See, the plastic bit has come off.
Yeah, I know. I can't see it down your back.
It might be on the floor somewhere. It'll be all right. Oh, no, it wasn't because I had it in earlier. It's not still in there, is it? I can't tell. Have a look at my sweaty back. Put your hand out.
I'm not putting my hand down. No, it's not there.
I wonder if it's in my...
Are you sitting on it? Oh, it's disappearing again. Oh dear.
Oh. So
Well.
that's so you can see us there.
Yeah, look, that's us. We look like two disembodied heads.
I feel like that was the biggest waste of freaking time ever. I feel like that was just terrible. That was Pete's idea.
Just kneel down behind the desk like Punch and Judy. Well...
Who says that? I'm going to ban them.
Lonely God. We did think about that, but unfortunately, it's a bit tricky because then we're not able to operate the desk.
It was hard. No shirt. It's too hot. What is the banging noise? Can people actually hear a banging noise?
Was he not as banging the mics by accident?
Hang on. Is there any other audio going into the stream as there is a repeated banging noise? Can anyone else hear a banging noise? Constant banging all the way through from the start. Jesus. I can't hear it. Oh, I know what it is. Is it gone now? I didn't know there was audio on there. That's the video. Yes, hello?
I was going to show you mine.
Oh,
go on then.
I was going to show you my puppet.
We did wait a while.
You were out of shot. We could just see your back wall.
Work properly. I don't know why it didn't work. There's one. And I've got a chicken.
She's got a little chicken.
Pete says, sorry guys, just got here. What did I miss?
Nothing.
A car crash, Peter. There you go. Well, thank you for those, Katie.
Bit higher. We can't
This
really
is
see 'em.
everyone's problem with puppets, including us, is going too low.
Turns out Jim Henson was some kind of genius.
Thank you, Katie. I didn't realise this is a video. This is not actually happening behind us. So I made a video earlier on of the background. And
It's got sound on it.
And it's got sound on it. I forgot to take the sound off. And that's me opening the cupboard doors to feed the cats.
And
There's the banging you can hear.
around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well. We had a try, didn't we?
We try. Listen, I learn more from my failures than I do from her successes.
Bit rude.
There's not been many of these, but there's been quite a few. No, hang on. Wait, there's been not
Yes.
many of them. Yes.
That was a cell phone.
Where's that bit of it? I feel really exhausted now.
Yes, I do.
I feel absolutely shattered. We've got an unknown. This will be.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's Dave St. Michael, Barry's son. Stop picking on my dad, Ian.
Okay, well, that's not Dave St. Michael, Barry's son.
No. Not enough threat in that voice, is there?
Not enough threat in that voice. So this is where we are. I just feel like I feel like that was a damp squib.
Damp squid. Don't matter.
It was fun. Kath's mic needed to face her though. 'Twas muffled.
That wasn't the only problem, was it? Let's be honest.
You could hear Kath perfectly well. You could hear Catherine perfectly well. Come on, Dan. Come on. Stop looking for. Did we ask for a critique? Oh.
We were busy critiquing ourselves.
Busy critiquing ourselves. 0203 286 6370. It's a Krogs in Hong Kong with toothache.
Oh, I hear you. Do they have Nurofen in Hong Kong? Because I've been caning that because my teeth. What?
Why are we talking about Richard Herring? I mean, Richard Herring's brilliant, but why are we all talking about Richard Herring? Why we are talking about him? We haven't actually got. We were planning to do that for the whole show, so we haven't really got anything else.
It was unreal. Oh, hi.
I've interviewed Sooty. That looks like a giant Sooty.
Looks massive, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to show Darren behind the magic. Look. Oh, he's gone. So I need to just do that now and then that now. My idea, they were in a lighthouse. Richard Herring is big into puppets these days too. Yeah, but listen, I like Richard Herring, Ali. He didn't freaking invent puppets, right? He didn't freaking invent puppets. Please turn the Skype ringing a little lower. It's switched off now. We needed to
be able to hear it because we couldn't see.
When that's on, we can't actually see anything. So I needed it to be loud because this was coming out and the other ones come out. So
Fifi77 was worried the noise was from haunted puppets like Chat's Fate.
Could be. It could have been. Roger says, look on the bright side. You're still having a better and more successful day than the actual president of the United States of America. That is hilarious.
I mean, what a tip.
That is funny, right? He deserves this. And people say, it's free speech. He's got free speech. He's the president of America. He's had the most free speech. He encouraged a riot that Chuck Norris may or may not have been at.
Really?
He encouraged terrorism. There was a picture of, it looked very, very much like Chuck Norris. It was trending that it was Chuck Norris. And then someone went, I've really studied this. And the most recent pictures of Chuck that we have, and it does, but he is like a right-wing homophobe.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, which is a shame. I think you find Richard Herring did invent puppets. Can we time Ali Fan out for 5 minutes, please? Yeah, that's good about Trump. Good. Let's take him down. Did you feel that playing characters in the puppets gave you extra freedom? But we
weren't playing characters.
We were just being ourselves. I enjoyed it. Problems. It was hot. If you watch, we're going to see at some point, we're going to see this background restart itself. I'm really pleased with this background, apart from the noise.
We'll know for next time.
It wasn't that loud, though. It was on very low volume, and it wasn't that loud. I'm watching that bright star and seeing if it resets. But it goes on for about 3 minutes, so we might not know. Half of America are right-wing homophobes. No, they're not, Wilco. That's no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Last night's haunted house is on Paranormal Lockdown UK. Oh, is it?
Interesting. Do they leave after 5 minutes as well?
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call.
You can do.
580 people watching this crap.
Hey, you had that funny email today. Were you going to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. Can I read you an email?
We're talking about spooky things.
Let me read you an email that I got. I could up all of my windows. Hang on. I closed it. Right, that's what I did, isn't it? So we're going to go Google. Yeah, I got an email that freaked me out, right?
Well, it's just the level of delusion is quite something.
Was it? Oh, here we go.
As you're about to hear.
Okay, so I'm going to read this. Right, listen to this. This is nuts. I'm going to read it all as it's written. I won't say the name. I should have gone when I said goodbye. This is long. You might want to go and get a cup of tea. I should have gone when I said goodbye. That's been one of my more foolish errors. The biggest mistake, though, was luring you in to get past your hypersensitive trigger finger. Can we see if we've blocked this person? Can you look to see if that name is blocked on here?
Let's have a look.
Let's have a little look.
I don't know whether I can. I'm not sure how. I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't know if I know how to.
Matty, or Mods, how would we look to see if someone
historical
has been blocked?
blockings?
Historical blockings.
Because I couldn't even find them on the platform. So.
I tell you what, Matty, I'm going to, because I don't really want to say their name, but what it is, it's someone who thinks I have been broadcasting to them. So, Matty, I'm going to whisper you their name. How do I do that? I go there, and I go for Matty. Here we go. There we go. What was it? Oh, I can't remember what the name was. So, Matty, I'm whispering you the name that is on the email. It's also on their Twitter account. They're not banned. Oh, you've seen the name. They're not banned. Are they on this channel?
Interesting.
Okay, so this is the email, right? You can say Pete's name. It's fine, Dave. I should have gone.
They're here.
They're not here tonight, are they? Suddenly, if they're here tonight, suddenly it's got very, very weird.
And yet, totally typical from what we've read there.
Matty, are they here tonight, or are they have access to this room whenever they want?
Ooh.
All right, I'm going to name them. Kitano, make yourself known, please. Make yourself known, please, because I want to know
what you're on about.
The hell you're on about right now. Make yourself known, because your email is it's sexually aggressive, and it made me very, very uncomfortable. And also, you're operating on a completely different frequency to anything that we're operating on, and I don't understand it. And I want to make sure that you're okay, and I would like to send you on your way, right? So, Kitana, make yourself known, please, because I'm going to read this email up. I should have gone when I said goodbye. That's been one of my more foolish errors. The biggest mistake, though, was luring you in to get past your hypersensitive trigger finger. You blocked and banned me so many effing times until you saw that picture. I don't know what any of this is about, right? Then I had your attention. Now I was a funny man. I regret that picture like you wouldn't believe. In retrospect, I should have accepted out rather than force my way in on a false pretense. But I cheated the system to prove a point and boost my own aging ego. So how could I complain when you took the bait? I didn't. I just felt guilty, increasingly guilty and paranoid. I ended up holding cards I couldn't play. It got real and I panicked. I'm inimically impulsive. I began to care. I was having so much fun, not at your expense. I felt appreciated for things that once got me excommunicated. I looked forward to 9 o'clock. It was flattering, but I began to trick myself into forgetting the photograph. Not very amusing, this, is it? By the way, I have no idea what any of this means. I don't know what the photograph is. I don't remember this name. Don't know what any of this is. And I'm not saying this to pick on this person. I'm just saying that to send emails like this is really unfair. Actually, I consider this an act of aggression.
And Sarah Blue says, wouldn't give it airtime. Well, here's the thing.
Giving it airtime.
This person does not get to corner him and him being unable to...
You wait till we get to the gay wedding.
Speak back. Because this is like someone sidling up to you as you come out of the loo and saying something awful to you, and then you're supposed to keep it to yourself. That gives them power.
You've probably built a whole backstory for me. No, I have no idea who you are. Entitlement. And I would have been genuinely fascinated to hear that. Trust me. What do you think I am? Hasn't that whole part been at least interesting? Have you not been entertained? I've never heard of you before this email. And all this has done is make me feel uncomfortable. Is Banksy's art enhanced by the anonymity? I think the anonymity is the art. But let's get metaphorically literal. It's never been about art here, has it? It's been cat and mouse all the way. Wow. Now you feel so slighted and angry that I don't think you'll be satisfied until you've had your revenge. I've got no idea who this person is or what they're talking about. Your ego can't allow me to win. I feel you plotting. Gee, this is where it starts to get really scary. It's understandable. Ultimately, I reckon I possibly underestimated me and maybe overestimated thee. Do you know how difficult it is to get your point through using only text, though? A lot of things got lost along the way and lots got added. Bits got twisted and things fell off. Oh, you think that bit's dark. Here we go. Alas, the fantasy could never live up to the reality. I just want you to know that all this is teaching me a lot about myself. I know that's of no interest to you, but I'm now in the middle of asking myself why. I think in part it's because I feel like I deserve more than what I have in life. Not my problem. Not a healthy mindset, is it? But I'm a work in progress like everyone else. You had Here we go. This is the bit that's making me read it out, because this is... You had fantasies of us swapping spit at our modern gay wedding. And I had fantasies of being finally recognised and rescued. I suspect we might be looking in the wrong places. You're looking in the wrong places. I'm not looking anywhere. I'm not looking anywhere, and I'm not looking for anything. You know, I disagree with at least 57% of what you're saying. You would have probably hated me once we brought actual identity into it. So I didn't. But I absolutely love your attitude to it all. You're one of the most perceptive people I've come across, pun intended. That's a cum reference, right?
Wow.
You totally got it. You picked up on things my own kith aren't capable of, and you did it rapidly whilst multitasking. This is one of those people, and I've had a handful throughout my career where they think, remember I had that call from that girl once, where they think I'm broadcasting to them.
Yeah.
That I'm sending coded messages to them.
And you're trying to get a reaction from them.
You're nobody's fool, Ian. You're just a man. Integrity shouldn't be so That's the bit that really offended me. You're just a man. What the fuck? You're just a man. Integrity shouldn't be so costly, but it wouldn't be integral if it was cheap. It's very difficult standing out from the crowd these days, so I weaponized an asset. That was cruel, selfish and cowardly. I mean you no harm or foul, but cannot deny I got it wrong. Sorry. Wow. Should have read this out as the puppet. You're absolutely right, Mr. Robus. Of course I should have. Now I have to be careful about what I say the impact of that email was, because I don't want to give this person a boner. And if they're there, you're very welcome to call us up and explain it, because maybe
we're missing something.
Maybe I've totally misunderstood it, right? Maybe I've totally misunderstood it, and maybe I don't know who you are. I have never... Ali fan, we get it. You like Richard Herring. So do we. Let's just stop banging on about him here, please. As far as I'm aware, I've never met you. Pooper Scoop, this person needs help. Not nice for you, but is reading it out, helping anyone. It's helping me. It's helping me. Pooper Scoop. It's helping me. I'm the one that received it. So it's helping me. It's helping me. Right? I've said I hope that person's all right and getting help that they need, but that's inconsequential. So you can't see I'm pointing at me. It's helping me. It's helping me. So yeah, and also it might be helping other people who might also get stuff like that. So yeah, it's actually helpful, Pooh. But thanks a lot for sticking your oar in. Thank you, appreciate it. I was being sarcastic. I don't appreciate it.
Would it have made a difference if an email had come to me saying that kind of stuff? Would you have been slightly more sympathetic, and would I have been allowed to say that I was uncomfortable with it, or is it a man-woman thing, or? He's allowed to say that he's not comfortable with it, and he's allowed to say that it's not on sending this stuff. We put our email out there. We get all kinds of stuff. This crosses a variety of lines, and I think he's allowed to say that.
So how did it make me feel? It made me feel uncomfortable. It was the gay wedding stuff, swapping spit, made me feel disgusted. I wasn't scared, but it made me feel uncomfortable. And I sent it to the mods, and I sent it to Catherine, and I sent it to my friend Scott, just to say, what the fudge is this, man? What is this? I don't deserve getting stuff like this. So, Kitana, I just worry it makes the situation worse for both parties.
Well, you don't need to worry about it because you didn't get the email. Also, the shame is not Ian's.
Yeah, exactly. So
and that stuff is what, the sort of leverage that abusers use. So
listen, we did name you because you're in the chat. You're here tonight. We know you're here tonight, so I'm going to bang you. After you said that spit bit, the ad played with Greg Wallace opening his mouth wide. They haven't said anything in chat since October. Matty, let's block them. Let's block them. I'm sure they'll come back at some point under a different name, but that is effed up. Don't listen. If you're a fan of someone, if you hate someone, if you're mildly interested in someone, if you have no interest in someone, if you're in love with someone, never send an email like that. Never do it. Go and talk to a friend. Go and, shout in a room. Go and find some out. Never send someone an email like that, man. Listen, I hope you're okay. Actually, I'm not really that bothered. Because you've made me feel uncomfortable. But because I kind of care for people. I don't care for you. But I do hope that person is getting the help that they require. Partly so that I don't receive any more crap like that. And partly because I don't like people being in discomfort or upset. But let me just say, Kitano, don't know who you are. As far as I'm aware, we've never met. As far as I'm aware, we've never spoken. As far as I'm aware, we've never exchanged an email or anything like that. Can we, Cantona, you better explain that just man up line, because that's a ban. That's a ban. Cantona.
I think snap out of it is a share thing, but okay.
Is it
okay. Ill-judged.
Okay, that might be a share thing. All right, we don't like the phrase just man up. I don't know who you are. I was unaware of you until I got that email today, right? I was completely unaware of you. So I have not, it's okay, Cantona, go on. So I have not been sending you messages. I've not been broadcasting to you. I do not want to get involved in any kind of physical activity with you. Do not send emails like that, guys. Okay. Well, that's the first hour. From one extreme to other.
Oh, easy.
Easy. I mean,
I'll find it.
I'm tempted to show them what's actually going in the background. Bizarre little situation, isn't it? Donut says, can someone tell me what the email said? I just did it. Thank you, Crazy X Club. What we are witnessing here is an excellent display of calling out boundaries. Thank you. Hello, Liam.
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Very, very well. Thank you very much indeed.
How's it going, Liam?
Good. I'm fine, thank you, Garth. I was going to say something first of all to you, Ian, if you don't mind. I do beg your pardon, Kath.
That's right.
I don't know if it's the right time to say it now because you've just read that email out, and I'm really worried you're going
Clunky
to
gear
think.
changes. We love it. Say it. Go
Yeah.
on.
Well, I hope you don't think it's me that sent that email either. But I just heard an old podcast. It might not be that old actually. It was you and James O'Brien.
Okay. Yep.
Is it Unfiltered? I thought that was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. I've just started getting into his podcast actually, and I thought your episode was absolutely brilliant. I have to say.
Thank you. I was thrilled to be asked to be on that. That was short. That was not that long after The Jungle, so it's probably about 2.5 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You see, I kind of, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I think I kind of missed maybe your real mainstream thing because I don't watch The Jungle and kind of never have.
No reason you should.
37, so I remember you on TV kind of 11 o'clock show.
Yeah. 20
I remember
years ago.
that.
Yeah.
Just remember you always be on TV, and then I'm ashamed to admit, and I think I've said it to you before, I kind of didn't rediscover you again on radio until the main lockdown when you and Kath were on.
There's no shame in that. My career, I've never really had The Jungle was kind of the most the biggest thing in terms of numbers. 11 o'clock show never got above 2 million viewers. Everything's always been on the fringes.
Yeah.
And why would you listen to me on LBC or a little local radio station or you found us when you were meant to find us.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice way of looking at it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you mentioned a guy on your and forgive me if I'm wrong on this one. You mentioned a BBC producer, maybe a director who unfortunately died. He was a real big a big name in those circles. Who am I thinking of?
What? Not the guy that used to present Liquid News? Christopher.
No, I don't. No, I heard it.
He wrote the book about Peter Cook. Harry Thompson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he also write the book about cricket, or was he in a book about cricket?
I don't
This
know.
is a really strange reference now, but this really rang a bell to me. I'm sure he wrote a book either about cricket or he's in it, something like that. Was he a keen cricketer?
Do you know, I don't know. It wouldn't strike me as odd. He produced They Think It's All Over, so he liked sports.
Okay.
He was posh,
okay.
so he probably
Right.
liked cricket. It's very, very, it's very likely it's the same guy. He was brilliant. He kind of,
Right.
he gave me my first big break. I
Did he
wouldn't
really?
be doing this now if it hadn't been for Harry Thompson. And I
Okay.
had some wonderful lunches with him, and he was a wonderful,
that's
wonderful
nice.
person.
Well, I think he also wrote a very funny book about cricket, and quite a poignant one, actually, because I think at the very end, his wife kind of wrote an afterword in the book, which is, at that point, unfortunately, he died, and it was it really stuck in your throat a little bit, the last couple of chapters of that book. It was very, very good.
Yeah, no, he was great, Harry Thompson. Yeah, he was a really lovely guy.
And did you two have a nice Christmas and New Year? Everything as best you could?
I had a great Christmas.
Yeah.
It was a great Christmas.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yours was
yeah.
nice, Kath.
It was okay. I mean, things are weird, aren't they? But
Yeah, they
yeah,
are,
I'm
yeah.
not going to complain about it. We did all right. We got through.
Good. Well, I'm I work in a school, and it's been a really kind of tough time in schools, and I think sometimes there's a bit of a perception that teachers are lazy or take it easy way out, and there will undoubtedly be people that fit into that category, but I have to say over Christmas, our staff spent a huge part of that time in the building getting ready for the mass testing.
Yeah.
And creating a it's already COVID secure-ish, but basically turning our sports hall into an NHS facility. And then obviously the night before we were due back, we got told, well, that's not happening anymore. You've got to go to online learning. So at the moment, we've got all of our teachers, because we're a big school, we've got pretty much all of our teachers in the building teaching 5 lessons a day remotely via something called Google Classroom, which is really good.
Google Classroom, my boys are using it. Here's the thing: I think
good.
it's so sad that you have to that you feel you have to say that, because it's the people that have been slagging off teachers are really well paid, very, very lazy radio presenters who sit on their arse for 3 hours a day, and columnists.
Yeah.
It's Toby Young, and it's people of that ilk that do it, because
And they usually think enough of teachers to be sending their children to very expensive schools.
Well,
so
Toby Young went to start up that school, didn't he? But I know that during the lockdown 1, schools were still open because kids still had to be taught. I know how hard so many schools worked to be ready to open
Yeah.
up last week or the week before, whenever it
That's
was.
right.
And had they
Yeah,
been
yeah.
told, in December, we don't think we're going to open up.
Mm-hmm.
So, our school was all set for testing. Exactly the same for you.
Yeah.
They were set
Yeah,
for testing.
yeah.
They had a system. And then the night before, really sorry. And amazingly, our school have come up with an incredibly detailed, they must have been working on this, an incredibly detailed online learning plan, which is much better than the one from a year ago, because my
it will
kids
be,
have got lessons all day now. And so it gets me so angry. It's so easy to slag you lot off. Because, the unions are saying they don't want their staff to go back because the teachers are lazy. No, it's because they don't want teachers to die. I know teachers that are really, really ill because they carried on working.
Yeah. My sister's
This is so angry, Liam, this one.
My sister's a school teacher, and all this bullshit about, they're not working through lockdown. She was in work, and you know why she was in work? Because she had to look after other teachers' kids. A lot of the kids in the classes were other teachers' kids who'd been forced to go back to school. So
that's right, yeah. Well, I'm glad that your kids are getting a good deal as well, Ian. Are yours accessing any kind of online learning as well, Cass?
Yes, yeah, they are.
Really?
And in fact, this time around, it's obviously something, I don't know whether the kids are more used to it or the teachers were more prepared, but it certainly seems to be a lot easier. I'm having to guide them a lot less. I'm just having to make sure that they take enough screen breaks, to be honest. That's the only thing I would have reservations about.
That is a hard thing, actually. I think if your guys' schools are anything like ours, you had kind of predicted this would probably happen, and we had our online platform ready to go from about October, to be honest, in anticipation that this would happen. And then every week we had all of our kids, and we reminded them, okay, this is.
Is your phone made out of soggy paper? I can barely hear you. Are you struggling as well?
A little bit, yeah.
Because I've only got one ear at the moment, so that doesn't help. But it's very.
I don't know whether it slipped under your chin or something. Because when I get comfortable, my phone tends to.
Which chin? Jesus. Is that any better at all or not?
That's better. Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think I was slouching,
Unbelievable.
I do that.
Sit up straight, boy. Liam, sit up straight.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to be a teacher. That doesn't work, does it? Right. But yeah, so we were ready to go quite early on, and kind of were quite aware, I think, that this was a really likely thing, that this was going to happen. So I'm glad everyone's getting a good deal, but it's not easy for teachers at the moment. And the words coming out of my mouth almost make me cringe a little bit. That whole kind of, it's not easy for teachers. It's not easy for anyone.
No, but when you're being attacked by, I hate this phrase, but I'm going to say it, the right-wing press, because it is the right-wing press, when you're being attacked, when we know you're literally risking your lives to teach our kids, literally risking your lives. You know, our friend Jeff works in a college, which has got, because they're older, there's hardly any kind of planning for safety during COVID. They just can't because of the numbers and the size. He's risking his life. I know so many teachers from my kids' school that have been sent that have got COVID. So I think it's awful the way you lot are being treated.
And at the risk of stating the obvious, like, you won't find a teacher anywhere, I don't think, that prefers this, that thinks this is good in some way or preferable to teaching actual human beings in the classroom. It's not. We're making the best of it, but my word, there's nothing quite like a bunch of kids in front of you for teaching a proper lesson. And to be honest, like, having a bit of a laugh with the kids. It's really hard online, that, but...
I felt really sorry for my eldest daughter's teacher in the first few days of lockdown, and in fact I had a word with my daughter about it. She said, if you wouldn't mind you don't have to turn your cameras on, but if you wouldn't mind turning your cameras on, because at the moment all I'm looking at is a load of black boxes with names on, and it's really hard to interact with that. And I think there are about 3 kids who had their cameras on, which I get, and especially this is a bunch of 12-year-olds. They're kind of... We'll kind of keep up with each other. But I said to her, you know what? I think it's really important for your teacher to be able to see that you're paying attention, that you're engaging. And she can also see if you're struggling, Yeah,
that does help. And it's not the same thing as seeing a kid's actual face there and then. But the only way I can kind of cope with that is I've printed off my class photos. So when I'm teaching, I've got the kids' faces in front of me at least one way. So I'm still kind of like, I can't see what they're thinking at that moment in time. But at least I can I can see you as a person now rather than just that black box. It kind of works for me.
It's that thing of when we first started out as radio presenters, you kind of go into a room and you feel like you're talking to yourself, and really it only clicks when you mentally picture the person you're talking to.
Yeah.
Rather than talking to a big
Yeah.
crowd, you're talking one-on-one. Because to each of those kids, you're in their room. It's just you two. So it's that thing, that switch. And I get how tricky that is when you can't see someone.
Yeah, that's right. I guess it's kind
Liam,
of
listen, we're going to move on. Thank you. Keep
Go
up
on.
the good work. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask.
I will do, yeah.
And stop being so bloody lazy. Stop whinging.
Yeah,
Crying out
awful,
loud. Get
isn't it?
on with it. Ian says, my 2 daughters go to 2 different secondary schools. One has online classes, the other doesn't. That's part of the problem, is that there is no kind of consistency. It's different places have different things, and they were all set for... this is going to be a rubbish
Of course it is.
Hello?
Hello, lad. There he is.
Yep, you've got about 5 seconds before I cut you off.
Up the Scousers.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Let's see this one.
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
It's Michael. Michael Gibson. We spoke the other day. I called and you called me back.
Oh, Michael. You have to remind us. I'm not sure.
I joined from Toasty Stream and was talking about Ashley's story and talking about Ellie Noir and everything.
Ah, of course, right. Yeah, I remember that. It's from Toasty Street.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Lovely Toasty.
How's it going, Michael?
Yeah, it's going well. Just wanted to kind of go on the back of your previous callers about teachers and all of that. I've got 2 friends who are teachers up in Scotland, and they're kind of feeling the exact same. I've got one that's kind of she's doing a lot. She's having to make content to then put onto her platform. But then I've got another friend who's a teacher who's teaching 2 classes at once, so maybe about 130 students on a Microsoft Teams kind of session. So they're finding it tough, even though they're at home. And then I've got one friend who's also a critical care nurse in intensive care in Scotland as well. And he said a couple of weeks ago that it was getting quite bad, and it's in Dumfries Galloway, kind of on the border. So they're saying it's getting quite bad, and I don't think they're given enough recognition for both teachers and nurses. I think they're amazing people, and for teachers not being able, like at least for my friend who's in the primary school, and not being able to wear PPE to protect themselves. I think they had about 8 people within the full school, within the full primary school, that had that were teachers that had the virus and had to stay off, and or their classes had to self-isolate. So yeah, I definitely don't think they're given enough recognition. They're doing fantastic.
I don't get why. Well, I do get why. It's so that we can control them and we can shame them when we have a common enemy. But yeah, they're getting so much flack. And if you haven't, and I heard, I can't remember what I was going to say, but they're getting so much flack. And so people that don't have kids, or people that maybe their school isn't quite up to speed with all of this because they haven't got the money or the time or the skill set to kind of do this online learning, it's very easy to go, no, the schools are crap. Those lazy teachers, they don't want to go back into work because they're enjoying getting paid and they're enjoying their summer holidays. And they're no, nearly, of course there'll be some, because there are lazy people in every industry, but there's a tiny percentage. But most of them have been desperate to go back and do the thing they wanted to do, and also feel that they're letting down the kids, the young people, by not being present for them and not being able to see them. But yet we're the radio station we used to work at has been slagging them off for being lazy. It's insane.
They're not being lazy at. They're not being lazy at all. Cause,
most of them have still been working, teaching the kids of key workers. Yeah.
Because, for example, like the presenters who are saying this, they don't know, like, they maybe know what's going on possibly if they've got children or within their particular school, but they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on in the wider country. Like, I just don't.
It's very easy when you're getting paid 150, 200 grand a year to say stuff that gets people angry. I mean, I'm not earning anywhere near that. I was nudging towards it back in the peak. But it's very easy. You're earning 150 grand to sit there and go, teachers, they're so lazy. They're so cowardly. And you just do that lazy argument of the long school holidays, and they work from 9 until 3:30 and all of that. Oh, and now they don't want to go back. It's a really easy argument to do, but it doesn't bear any scrutiny. But we don't scrutinise arguments anymore. We just listen to it and we go along with
Here's
it.
the truth: by focusing on them, we are not noticing the fact, or our attention is being drawn away from the fact that the teachers don't do that. The teachers haven't been given a massive amount of. They haven't been given a massive amount of guidance. When I towards the end of last term, my kids were around someone who tested positive, right? So I realised I got the phone call at like 8:30 on a Friday when one of my daughters is already walking herself to school. I phoned her up, told her to turn around and come home. I said, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do, but I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be at school. So come home and we'll work it out.
Iain, what are you doing? Sorry.
He's just being a dick.
I'm being invisible.
Come on, I'm telling you a serious story. Just wait until I finish. And then, so then I phoned my younger daughter's school and say, right, what am I supposed to do? 2 different stories from two different schools. I spoke to the secretary when it came to the lower school, and she told me, yeah, of course, don't bring her in. And then the other teacher at the middle school said, right, depends when they tested positive. If you hadn't seen them 48 hours before that, they're okay to come in. And she had completely different guidance, and she'd spoken to experts at the NHS. And I said, gosh, you obviously have had different training from the people at the other school. And she went, oh, we haven't had any training. I had to find that out for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So no guidance whatsoever, and they're taking on all these young lives. Yeah, it's crazy.
But no, definitely not enough recognition. Like, for example, for the pupils that aren't able to work at home or have got additional support needs or key workers, they're kind of, at least from my friend's primary school, they're on a rota system, so they'll go in. And on the previous like lockdown one, it was kind of essentially babysitting in a such.
Yeah.
But now their head teacher said no, get them in front of laptops, get them in front of iPads, and they'll do it kind of the same way that the pupils at home will do. But no, certainly teachers not lazy at all. They're doing fantastic, and pupils as well. Like pupils are doing fantastic as well. Like especially those that are going through their exams, going through their GCSEs, their A levels, then having to get. For myself, I work for an online education company, so we do kind of like GCSE and A levels ourselves. So we're having to try and get predicted grades for students, and a lot of those we don't know because it is online learning. So it's very difficult for everyone, and it's an unprecedented situation, obviously. So.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man, we're going to move on. Thank you for that. Always happy to big up teachers. Thank you.
Yeah, what happened to us all clapping the key workers?
Screw those losers.
We weren't clapping the teachers.
I'm going to send an email to my kids' teachers on Friday to thank them.
It's a good idea.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send one I know a little bit, one I don't really know very much. I'm going to send them. an email just saying thanks. Think what you're doing is great.
Yeah.
What they're doing is great. It's great. 0203 286 6370. We're not taking withheld numbers at the moment, so if you're calling in from a withheld number, just unblock it and we'll take your call. It's as simple as that. Just the way it goes from time to time. Random British dude. I'm very well. I bought a piece of your merch today.
What did you buy?
I bought a lovely T-shirt. I'll show you. Let's have a look at his. Let's get his merch up. Let's give it a twist.
Morph 100. Do they like wine and chocolate? Yeah, I know they do, but unfortunately, you can't give them presents at the moment.
No. Oh no, I've gone to the wrong thing.
So you can't give them presents at the moment.
No, we don't want to do that again, do we? Random British. Do. He's got some good merch. Where is it? It'll be here, won't it? Was it here? Oh, trouble finding it. Make it a little bit easier. Maybe it wasn't
the bottom there, bottom right.
Here we go. Put that at the top. Get that at the top, dude. Get that at the freaking top. Get it at the top. Couldn't find it. I bought that.
Very nice. Raft shirt.
Got that. I bought that. Put that little box. Put this little box that you can't see because we're behind. Put that. Oh, there's loads. Sorry, I've got to be careful because that's what's actually behind. I'll show you what's behind us in a minute. I'll show you what's behind us. But yeah, get that little box. Get it at the top. But I bought that T-shirt. I like that. Got to be careful. I'm spending so much money at the moment. So I bought that. That's coming. I will be wearing it. The artist is a friend of yours. Well, the artist is now a friend of mine. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call. What was that? I love it. I don't need to tell me that. It's oh, okay. Okay.
No need for that.
No need for that. Shall I show you what's actually going on?
Let's do it.
Oh, can we line it up? Can we line this? So we're going to use the Vectrex as the.
Oh, it's only out by a smidgen.
It's a bit. It's too. It's high. It's because I zoomed in to take the shot, so I would cut out this. I had to do it a few times because I thought something's not right, and it was that we had to get rid of that bar. But look, it's yeah. So I zoomed over a little bit, but it's good, isn't it? Now you look like Automan. You don't know who Automan is.
No. Was it something an olden days thing?
Let me show you Automan. I used to love Automan. I was the only person in the world that dug Automan.
Get out, Phil.
Oh, do 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 do.
Why don't we have hype trains in here? Why don't have hype trains in here? Do we? Says Morph. No, we don't. Because we're too old for hype trains.
Oh, we're too old for hype, man.
Automan titles. There we go. Oh, look at this.
That Tales of the Unexpected used to scare
Yeah, the other Ian, did you ever read The Turbulent Term of Tyler? I loved it. Loved that book. And I found out right at the end, last page, spoiler alert, it was a girl. I loved it. So he was created by this computer game using holograms.
Oh, I see.
There's the Army Junior! Chuck Wagner. Most American name ever. Honey Pie. Sexy. Heather McNair. What? Cursor, yourself. Oh, Cursor sexually harassing a woman! That when you're a kid, when you're like 10, that was the car. That is cool. That was that.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. That. Oh, it's on DVD.
No.
I'm all right, thanks.
No.
I'm
No,
all right.
no
thanks.
buying it now.
No, ain't no buying it now. There we go. There we go. It doesn't need to go that high, does it? 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to. Oh, there's someone there. Let's go for this.
Who's this?
Hello.
Oh, could you beatbox for me, please? Oh, I like it.
Is that all right?
So the answer to that question is no.
Can you do it one more time, please? Oh, bloody hell, that was shocking. That second one was a bit...
Oh, get out of here. How rude. How rude.
I was going to say, who are you, Dr. Dre? But Dre's not well, is he?
He needs to go and see a real doctor. Physician, heal thyself.
Turns out.
Banana.
Peel
thyself. Thief, steal thyself. Here we go. This is a game. 0203 286 6370 if you want to play the physician heal thyself game.
Pervert. Feel thyself.
Oh, okay. Invisible man, reveal thyself.
Duck. Teal thyself.
What does teal mean?
A teal is a duck.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Hi, mate. I was just wondering, what do you order when you go to McDonald's?
Food.
What?
Food.
No shit, mate, you dumb... Oh, mate, you ruined my night. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Sounds like you're having a pretty shit night to start with.
It does, really. Here we go.
Gatters.
Fisherman, reeled yourself.
Reeled?
Real.
Real.
You'd know that if you've been playing Fish in VR.
Okay, yeah, well, all right, stick around. Okay, my turn, my turn. Cobbler, heal thyself.
Butcher.
No, it's not your go.
Oh, sorry. Go on, Kath.
Shipbuilder. Keel thyself.
Love it. It's great. Gatford.
Butcher. Veal thyself.
Potato. Peel thyself.
Oh, anything that peel then, is it?
What?
We've already done peel.
What peel did we do?
Banana.
Oh, we did. Okay, you're right. Right, you're absolutely right. Gravy. Congeal thyself.
Ronald McDonald. Happy meal thyself.
Jamie Oliver, meal myself.
Okay, meal myself. Okay, meal myself and I. It's another game. I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I'll take you back in time.
Gotta go back in time.
No, I'm just trying to work out. I've got to go backwards because I don't know. Oh, whole seal thyself.
Oh, that is
That's a good
bizarre.
one.
Why?
Because I was going to go 90s music. Seal thyself.
That counts. It's a different seal. Counts.
Yeah. Noel Edmonds, deal thyself.
You can do it right now, please.
I live in Hove. What was that comment about on Twitter the other day? Come on now. What was that comment on Twitter about? That was unnecessary. So I blocked you. I don't want to see that. And I saw you sent a long email, but I haven't got time to read long emails. Just you're welcome. But just come on. Worm. Meal thyself.
France, leal thyself.
Okay.
Boat, keel thyself.
Just did that.
Oh, right.
Did cobbler. Here we go. This is official Sierra Tango. Adam Woodyat, beal thyself.
Oh, that is genius.
That's a good one. Ricardo, we're doing all those. We've done those.
New
I
Orleans.
got one.
No. I'm next. It's my turn.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. You had a turn.
It's my turn after
Go
him.
on, then.
The young ones, kneel thyself.
Huh? They surely be diamond, kneel thyself.
No.
Go on, Gats.
New Orleans, Creole thyself.
Creole. No, it's Creole. You're out. You've had 2 duds. Let's try this with Mr. Call here.
Hello?
Yes?
Hello?
Yes?
Right. It's not very shag. The person short left.
No. Didn't hear what he said. I heard shag.
Something or shag.
Gone.
Yeah. I think what you're doing there is fading out.
Twat.
Yeah.
I can't really hear.
That's the word I was reaching for.
No, that's the wrong answer.
Creole is not good. Creole does not sound like heel. So that was a terrible one. Boris Johnson, oven ready, deal thyself. Thank you, Ollie. I like that.
Vicar, kneel thyself.
Ryan O'Neill thyself.
Is it right that Ian Deal is now married to
Excuse
Sharon?
me? You got the best
Did
one.
I hear that right?
Who cares? Got the best one.
Go on.
Ryan O'Neill thyself. It's good if you're old like me.
Yeah.
It's good if you're old like me. Of which I am very, very. Mr. Call here. Let's try this. Envelope, seal thyself. Well done. Rashford, meal thyself. Go.
Tiny piglet, squeal thyself. Isn't that funny? All 3 got pig, squeal thyself.
Ninja, conceal thyself.
The Vodafone voice.
Okay. Jellied eel thyself. This is great. What a game. What a game. Jamila, Jamil thyself.
Yes.
Ice cream. Who was that? James watching bloody Twitch. Game over. Game over.
We've got a winner.
I need to join in with that. Game over. Jamila, Jamil thyself. Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Beautiful. Hello, Brett.
How you doing?
What you got?
Famous Gary?
Famous Gary's, yeah.
The
go
question was, who is your favourite Gary? But go on.
Oh, favourite Gary's Gary Barlow.
on. He's not your favourite.
He is.
Why?
He's not even my favourite in Take That.
I'll tell you a little quiz, yeah? Do you want to name the shortest to the tallest? Take that.
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then, start the shortest.
Shortest, Owen.
Mark Owen, obvs.
Yeah, what size?
Oh, you didn't
was
say
a
we had
part
to do
of
the
it.
size.
Well, makes it, a bit more fun.
It doesn't make it that much more fun. Next up, it's either Barlow or Orange.
I'm going to go Barlow, Orange, and then Howard.
No, I'm going to go. Well, I'm going classic lineup. So I'm going Owen, Barlow, Orange, Williams, Howard. Go on.
Owen, Barlow.
That's what we said.
Howard, Orange, the same height. Williams.
Well, hang on. If Orange and Howard are the same height, you got it right, Catherine.
Yeah, you got it wrong though.
Well, first answer. You got to take the first answer.
Don't you know how this game works?
Goodbye.
Oh, Brett. Oh, Brett.
You're a bit of a... I enjoyed that game.
I did.
I enjoyed that
I
game.
like imagining how tall people are. They often surprise you, don't they? Telly people.
I enjoy Googling the height of people.
Mhm.
I would say that, apart from big bums in tight shorts, that is probably the second... I mean, that's not even a Google, because that's a porn hubble. But yes, that is probably one of the things I Google most.
Yeah.
Yes?
I was just wondering if I could take Catherine out on a date.
Nope.
No thanks.
Why would she go out with a child?
Unless the date is to go and see your mum and ask why you're up so late.
I got college tomorrow, homeschooling. Tomorrow?
You're homeschooling.
I'm being
Does
homeschooled.
that mean you're going to be playing Adopt Me in the corner of the screen and pretending that you're working?
We have to have our windows open. It was interesting doing college on Zoom last night. I kind of enjoyed it because I don't like the drive, but that's the only real benefit. The rest of it is a little bit, and we finish early. 2 real benefits. And we don't do group practice, there's 3 real benefits to it. I really like it.
I can't even tell you 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. She could do the same, but she won't.
I'm naked underneath.
We were going to wear clothes, and it's like, it's really hot. Strip off. And by the way, Catherine I think you look great. You have a real sense of style about you. It's one of the first things I noticed when we first met. You were going through your air stewardess
Yeah, I'm chic.
phase. You had little jackets and little neckerchiefs. And Catherine looks great in everything, except
this.
Except that was I had to say my word. It's the first time in 8 years I've seen you really just look unpleasant.
Unpleasant? You didn't say unpleasant.
I thought it though.
Hello?
Yes?
Ian?
No?
Ian?
No?
Get your cock out.
I'm not going to get my... Oh, and he hung up.
Well, we've got his phone number. Ring him back.
Not so cocky now. Oh my God, he's phoning me back.
Oh, put it under my pillow.
How do you know I haven't got my cock out? 07984
Has he picked up? He's picked up.
07984. Yeah, you can hear us.
Oh, you're funny.
You can hear us, little boy.
Little boy?
Yeah.
Oh, you heard it.
Well, a grown-up wouldn't say something stupid like that, would they?
07984. Yeah, tough guy. Oh, bless. This is why we need to get kids back to school ASAP. We need to get them back ASAP.
Also, don't let your kids have their phones in their bedrooms.
No. No. Oh, the green screen's working really well now. It's because it's a slight gap, so you can see that the sort of hand outline. Oh, you can't see it there. It's all to do. It's all to do with lighting, so you can just see your outline totally. You look like you're in and then you can see that. It's all to do with. Listen, guys, we did really well.
We tried to bring you a bit of magic.
Considering we're doing this from my house, and Bells, peel thyself. Prison sentence, appeal thyself. What keeps you both from getting angry at plonkers?
We've been plonkers.
And, kid phone up saying, get your cock out. I mean...
What's the rudest thing I could think of saying?
Get your cock out. Doesn't get me angry. Years ago, I used to get angry. It's fine. It's kind of... Listen, people like that, they're going through the same things that we're going through. They're going through similar things. They're going through lockdown. They're going through the... he sounds like he's at school, so maybe he's worried about his future because it's a little bit bleak. Possibly not realising it on... So Robert, peel thyself. Thank you, David. Possibly not realising it on a conscious level, but he's scared. The people that phone in like that are scared. And that's okay. And if them... Oh, God, I kicked the computer. If them phoning up and saying, get your cock out, helps them to feel less scared... Fine, that's a public service. I would rather engage in a conversation with them. But if that helps them feel better and more secure in this world, then I'm for it.
Here's what I think, that they see us as some sort of... they don't realise how haphazard this show is anyway, so they're not derailing anything. And unfortunately, those kind of calls are best when they're coming into a show that
My phone
is easily derailed because it's so structured.
My phone is floating.
We're not bothered. I mean, ring Radio 4 and ask them to get their cocks out. That'd be funny.
That would be funny, actually. I think saying get your cocks out is funny as well. That looks quite good. I mean, what you'd need to get this to work is I've got this light on that we wouldn't normally have on because it seemed to help a little bit. Yeah, look, see, it gives a little bit light. Basically, to make this work, we'd need to have light just blaring at us to get rid of every shadow. And it's made more difficult because this is really, really close to us. But it, that looks quite good. I mean, that's good enough.
It looks like magic.
There we go.
Oh, it's magic.
People can see your fingers.
I know, but I'm doing it on purpose. Oh. So you can see I'm like being magic.
Phone call for you, lady. Oh, man. Okay, this is going to be a prank call, but I'm cool with that. Let's go with this.
Is that because it's a double first name?
Yeah. Nope. That's it.
Unavailable.
0203. A huge Frank face on the green screen would be mad. We can do that. We have the power to do that. We did talk about using green screens more. It's just a pain in the bum. Let's get a big Frank. To be frank. That one?
I quite like that one.
That one?
Yeah.
He's dressed up as the prisoner. In front of his hypno wheel. That guy. Okay, we can do that. Save image as. There. Image. Add source. Frank. Silly old sausage.
Have we done sponsors?
We did in the first hour. We're going to do them in a minute. I just need to... Done. Transform. Oh, no, I've done the wrong thing.
What are you like?
Then we just make him a little bit bigger. There you go.
Oh, I look a bit naked now because I'm against his hand.
Right, let's do our sponsors. We've got to say goodbye to Frank for that. This show happens and exists because we have the best... take me out, single man, reveal thyself. That's terrible. We have the best sponsors ever, and it really, really works. Sponsored by AlphaSync. They gave me the computer and that we do this on. And I know that last week, 2 people bought AlphaSync computers because of this. They are brilliant. It works. We were sponsored by Viz for a while, and loads of people, over 100 people, signed up to the Viz TLNA code. Yeah. It was incredible. So we know that it works. 34sp.com. What is that in front of me? Oh, that's the table behind me. I'm so confused. 34sp.com. They're a great web hosting, domain name service, completely ethical. They plant like more trees than it's really complicated. They plant more trees than they would, so they're carbon neutral anyway. If they weren't carbon neutral, the amount of carbon they generate would be offset by the amount of trees that they plant, but except they plant more trees. So let me work that backwards. They plant more trees than they need to offset the carbon output they would have if they weren't already carbon neutral.
Did you get that?
Flipping heck, it is complicated. Say no. But they're a great company, and they are doing a really good offer where you can get a domain name.
Yeah. For £1.
£1.
Oh,
£1.
it just came as a purple finger.
Ain't no finger. It was a hand. £1. 34S. Should we go and have a little look at their website? I'm assuming it's 34sp.com. Here we go. Look, you go straight to it.
Get UK domain names for only £1.
You go straight to it. Domain sale. Get .uk domain names for £1. This sale price is available on new domain purchases only. There we go. And then they've got all the website hosting and domain name deals and stuff. It's a great service. And you can phone them up 24 hours a day, 365 days of the goddamn year. If you phone them on Christmas Day, though, I'll be angry. They won't. I'll be disappointed in you. For working on Christmas Day, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. 34sp.com. Thanking you so much. Catherine.
Yes, gelaw.com. If your marriage isn't working out and you've decided to call it a day,
.co.uk.
but you are concerned about, all the shit that's about to be stirred up, you need to speak to this guy. This is gelaw.com. Richard Gregorian's one of our most faithful sponsors and supporters.
And also he supports a lot of other streams as well. He goes in and quite a lot of the raids that we've done, he'll go in and he'll chuck out a few subs to people and he'll sub. He's a good man. He's a good man who kind of wants
he likes
to help.
See people creating.
Yeah, he wants to help, kind of smaller and independent artists.
Yeah. So what he doesn't want to do is cause more trouble where there is already obviously unhappiness. So
We've
gelaw.com.
got some breaking news. Sorry. New to this says, Glocken, spiel thyself. Carry on.
Fair enough. Richard Gregorian has this sort of technique whereby he tries to sort of calm the waters and make sure that when you come out of this divorce, you're still talking to each other, you're still mum and dad, and you can move along as a separate but still the same family. So that's it, gelaw.com.
By the way, people are discovering that there's a movie called Frank out there, written by John Ronson. It's a great film.
It's not really about
It's not Frank Sidebottom. He looks a bit like Frank Sidebottom, but it's not Frank Sidebottom. So just go in. If you're aware of Captain Beefheart and Daniel... I can't remember, Daniel Johnson. It's more like that. He just happens to look like Frank Sidebottom, because I know so many Frank fans were really disappointed by it. It's not really Frank Sidebottom.
Well,
no, it's not. It's about a musical outsider who looks a bit like Frank, but it's not Frank.
It's about someone trying to do something a bit different and the kind of difficulties they face, but also the funny bits too, because that was the essence of Frank, wasn't it?
Poseidon Safety Management. We had Nick on last night. What a really nice guy. Devon and Cornwall is a whole lot safer as a direct result of Poseidon Safety Management. Nick and Zeus the dog and their team are patrolling the streets of Devon and Cornwall right now. If you can find them, if you can hire them, then maybe you'll be able to hire
You can afford them.
Safety Management. And abbeycare.co.uk.
Yeah,
Go on.
Specialist Addiction Recovery Clinics. They've got two facilities. One is in Glasgow, one is in Gloucester. It's not cheap, but if you mention this advert, 25% off, and it's an investment in your recovery.
Better than being dead.
Boom.
Better than being dead.
And also when you think about all the money you've been spending on stuff that's killing you.
I asked someone new to be my sponsor today, and I genuinely thanked my previous sponsor and said, look, I'm starting afresh, I'm starting anew, I'm getting someone who knew, and the John Ronson role. I'm having a great recovery day. There's a really good documentary about Daniel Johnson. I don't really like his music. There's the Savage Bees.
The Savage Bees yet again.
Love that film. But Devil.
Classio 7 has the COVID. Sorry to hear that. You guys keep me going.
Okay, well, excuse me, could you leave the chat, please? Jesus, I don't want to catch it.
Good one.
Can you catch it in the chat?
No.
Stay, you're very, very welcome. We hope we can comfort you through these worrying times. Devil and Daniel Johnston. Let's see if there's a trailer for it. It's a really good film.
Yeah, there is the trailer, top.
It doesn't look very good quality, does it? Oh, no, that's because that's an old VHS. Here we go. It's a great documentary, even though I'm not a massive fan of his music. Here we go. See what I mean?
I prefer this than the Shags. That's not really saying a lot.
My name is Daniel Johnson. This is the name of my tape. It's Hi, How Are You? And I was having a nervous breakdown when I recorded it.
Try to remember, but my feelings can't know.
And he was a skinny little kid, fairly demented, and he said, I just wanted to give you my tape. And I put it on the tape player, and it just blew my mind.
There's really nothing to even compare it to. It goes way beyond Dylan's basement recordings, any other body of work that I can think of.
You start off hearing this noise, then eventually you hear the Beatles. You hear the whole symphony.
But it was undeniable that something was dreadfully wrong with him.
He was thin as a rail and losing weight.
Was completely delusional. He was hospitalized almost immediately. He was obsessed with the devil and Satan. He became so obsessed that it was all he could talk about.
This is Daniel Johnston speaking from a mental hospital. They tell me I'm crazy here. Out come the demons.
Some film with new similarity to the songs in Frank.
Listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold.
That is what Frank is I don't want to say based on, but that's more what Frank is like. It's my chair that's causing.
Able Girl says, oh no, I was going to ask my friend Kev if he wanted his business as a sponsor. No, we weren't talking about that kind of sponsor. When you said you got a new sponsor and you'd finished with your old sponsor.
Oh, no, I'm talking about recovery sponsors. Vlack, watch it. It's a great film. It's a great film. I'd like to see it again. It's my chair that's called. Anyway.
Doesn't matter. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. We've got on Monday, we've got that lovely musical. What is this? Okay, right. We've got that, that musical workshop that we stumbled in the other night.
Oh, like the online festival thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the organiser of that coming on.
Oh, that'd be cool.
On Monday, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, the Rocky Erickson film, what's it called? You Won't See Me. I can't remember. Is like that. There's a lot of films about these kind of slightly lost, eccentric, often drug-addled, although I'm not sure Daniel Johnston was, fringe artists. The Rocky Erickson one is good. The Devil and Daniel Johnston. I'd like a really good documentary on Captain Beefheart, please. Smile and Twisted. I don't really like Beefheart, but I like the idea of Beefheart. He was a protege. He was around at the same time as Zappa, and I think they may have been school friends. And he started off as like a blues man, and then became, I think, awful. But people love, he's again a cult thing. Trout Mask Replica being the album, and he would. Is it free, Gatford, or do you have to pay? He would get them. He would write out musical notation in his own. He invented musical notation, and if he caught anybody listening to other music, he'd tell them off, and he'd just go. Blah, 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 blah. Fascinating.
What? So, okay.
Yes.
Why would you bother doing that? It's already been done.
Because he wanted to push it to new boundaries,
right?
And because he was an eccentric. I'm gonna. That's what we need. There we go. Hey, that's better.
Oh.
Now we got a show. Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh no, still not quite right. Still not quite right. Shot is still not quite right. There we go. Hello, everybody. We're the Bouncing Heads. There we go. We can have fun with that. Not much, but we can have fun.
A little.
Hello, everybody. We're the Bouncing Heads.
Oh, don't I feel sick?
We're like the DVD thing.
It should be like Star Trek.
Just we can totally see your body. It's silly. Isn't it silly? Hello, everybody. We're the Bouncing Heads.
It's okay.
I've seen the John Peel one, I think, Dave. Let's get out of there. People have been asking. Which one was? Oh, let's take this. This is going to be a prank call.
Okay. Yes.
Hello.
Why would you bother?
Hello.
Quick, turn the stream off.
Kev. Oh, poor network. Max Headroom, you're thinking of, Kev.
Yeah.
Let's try Kev Dixon. No, I know it doesn't quite work, does it? And I was a huge fan of Frank Sidebottom Poop when I was 15, and I was very, very lucky. I got to work with him quite a few times, and I would say we were friends. Chris would often phone me up, would occasionally phone me up, and my biggest regret is he did his last tweet was that he wasn't feeling very well when he was having cancer treatment, and I texted him and said, "Oh man, I'm really sorry you're poorly. When you get better, we'll get you on the radio show." And he went, "Yeah, I'd love that." And then he died shortly after, and I should have phoned him up. Should have phoned him up, and I didn't phone him up. And that was a lesson I've learned.
That's growing up, though, isn't it?
That's growing. That is a lesson, though. I should have phoned him up.
Can you play?
No, we can't play any songs. Nope. Okay.
But there is this thing called Google.
Or YouTube.
Yeah.
Check it out.
But that thing of not knowing what to say to someone when they tell you something like that when you're a kid.
What? Sorry?
Just saying what happened with Chris.
I should have phoned him up.
Yeah.
Should have phoned him up.
But here's the thing. Stuff like that happens.
I could come.
Craig, thank you for the sub, mate.
Stuff like that happens, and then it's sad, and it's, you regret it, but you just make sure it doesn't happen like that again.
Oh, I just don't have any friends now.
Yeah, it's probably
That
easier.
way I can avoid it. Avoid any
We've
issues.
had that phone number before.
Yeah. Okay. We'll call them back, and if they don't answer this call, we're going to block 023.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for
Okay, you get blocked. You called in a lot and not answered, so we just block you. It's as simple as that. This is our job, by the way. This is our job. So you want to help us? If you're new here, drop us a follow. If you want to help us a little bit more, you can go to gaming.
God, don't say that.
Gaming.amazon.com. Gaming.amazon.com. You can link your Amazon Prime account, if you have one, to your Twitch account, and then you can subscribe to us. We get a $5 between us. Doesn't cost you a penny. Money you could never spend. A bit trickier to do it on a phone, but you can do it if you go into the if you go to a web browser. So you can link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch, and you can subscribe to us, and we get money. Money you couldn't touch, you couldn't spend it anywhere else. If you haven't got that, you can subscribe. We have 3 tiers. Tier 1 is the most common, and it's like $5 a month. You can do it for a month, or you can do it for 10 months. I think you can do it in advance for loads of months as well. I think you can, yeah. Or your bottle might disappear. Let's have a look at your bottle. There we go. Look at that.
I could come.
There we go. Alice has just gifted a sub to Beardsworth. You can gift subs as well. And tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 is the most expensive. But you do get invited to an exclusive moderators, presenters, and Tier 3 production meeting. I think we're going to do a meeting this weekend. I just need to find a 12-step meeting that I can go to on Saturday, a face-to-face. So I'm going to look for that tomorrow. And then maybe we'll do the meeting around that, or it might be Sunday. We'll do a meeting at the weekend. Maybe it's Sunday, actually, because I'm going to a meeting on Sunday night. Seb says Limmy's trick. What, of asking for subs? I don't think it is Limmy's trick. Asking for subs. I don't think it is. Or the floating heads. I don't think it is his trick. It's called telling people how they can subscribe to us. So you can do that. And there's also, you can give us bits. There's somewhere on your screen, there'll be a place where you can play audio for a little bit of money. Or you can go to paypal.me/Iain Lee. paypal.me/IAINLEE. And you can make a donation there if you've enjoyed it. Just consider it a way of throwing a few shekels into the metaphorical hat that we are passing around. And the money gets split between me and Catherine. If the money comes in on this stream, or the money comes in when I'm doing a stream, gets split 50-50. And I know that Limmy does a prime speech every day. Everyone does. Everyone does.
It's his job, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Everyone does it. Just because you saw, I'm a big fan of Limmy. He didn't invent asking people. Fuck, some of you are so stupid. He didn't invent asking people to subscribe on a whole system that is based on subscription. And you can tell him I said that. Yes, Brett.
Do you want to do E17, smallest to tallest?
Yeah, I do, because they're all tiny. Right. Of course, I know Tony Mortimer.
Harvey's the smallest.
Harvey is the smallest.
Brian?
No, Terry.
Not Harvey from So Solid.
Exactly.
Yep. They're all quite.
Don't look on the chat.
I'm not looking on the chat. Then I'm going. They're not going to know. Then I'm going to go Mortimer. Then I'm going to go the bald one.
The first roofer.
Then I'm going to go the second roofer. I think it might be called John.
Terry or John?
Yeah.
Either.
Wrong.
Go on then.
Losers.
Well, give us the answer then.
Brian.
Yeah.
John.
Right.
Terry.
Yeah.
Tony.
Oh, Tony's the tallest. Okay. All right. Well, we got it completely wrong. Thank you so much. But
loser. Bye.
And you handled our defeat with such grace, Brett, and we really appreciate that, because that could have been humiliating.
The definition of winner in this scenario isn't
with such grace.
As solid as you'd think.
Such grace. It was wonderful. And we got 1,000 people watching this.
I appreciate it.
I wish I could hear properly. I had it and then I just flicked it.
Oh, careful! I don't want it giving you pleasures.
Flick my bean. Pleasures.
Pleasures. Don't lose it there. We'll never see it again.
When this finishes, you must not move.
Well, I've got to go home at some point.
Balls through my green.
No thanks.
Look, it's just hanging there.
Come on.
Holy shit.
Big, aren't they?
Ah.
Bit of fun, bit of testicle fun there for everyone.
I know you're not meaning anything wrong, but just why would you bring? I mean, it's people are strange. People are strange.
So.
I know all about Wesley Willis. I like Wesley Willis. I like Wesley Willis.
He's good on the weather.
I like Wesley Willis a lot, although it's very sweary. And I also like Wild Man Fisher. Great documentary about Wild Man Fisher. Dave, I should lend it to you if I can find it. But I'm also aware they're both really seriously mentally ill people, and I do think Frank Zappa exploited Wild Man. The Wild Man. The Wild Man's great, and it's.
Was he in on it though?
Not all of it. No, not all of it. Hello, Kev. Hello, can you turn your Twitch stream off?
Oh. Hello.
Hello there.
Oh, it's literally just a quick phone call. Can they hear us?
You don't sound like a Kev.
Oh no, I'm his partner, Kate. Sorry.
Kate and Kev. Turn the Twitch stream off.
Very sweary. And I also like Wild Man Fisher, great documentary about Wild Man Fisher. The day, like,
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry.
That's all right, Kate. Go on.
Oh no, there I am. Well, I just wanted to say thank you for entertaining us every night while we play cards.
Oh, what are you playing?
We've always watched you, even when you was on the other station. So, thank you.
I like you too. What cards are you playing? Catherine just asked.
Shithead.
Oh gosh.
I can't remember. Remind me how to play Shithead.
So you've got 3 cards at the bottom facing down, 3
Yeah.
cards facing up, and you've always got to have 3 cards.
Yeah.
And then, so ace is too high, 2 starts the pack again, 7 you've got to go below. It's quite simple. It's fun. Keeps the brain ticking.
I used to play. I don't know any card games now, apart from like I don't know any cards with traditional card deck. I used to know loads when I was younger. I don't know any. You're not playing cards every single night, are you?
No. Obviously, we're not. But we do, when we play cards, we switch you on, have a couple of drinks, watch you being... Do you know what? How fun it is that we can see you now. Like, obviously, the old station, we couldn't see you
as much.
So now it's cool. Like, it's fun.
I like you guys. Whereabouts in the country are you?
Oh, Hastings.
Oh, Hastings is like... I like Hastings.
Why are you saying it like that?
With a H.
Yeah, no.
Hastings.
Common, Hastings.
Hastings.
No, Hastings.
I like Hastings.
It's beautiful. We're good.
It's lovely.
It's nice.
It's lovely. When this is over... Here we go. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When this is over and it's safe to do so...
Yeah.
Could we come and do this show from your house one night?
Yes, please.
Oh, he doesn't sound too keen.
No,
No.
do you know what the thing is?
No,
My other half,
This
Kev,
is the party house normally.
Kev is your biggest fan, and he's the one that's got me into loving you. Because obviously, sometimes you're like, what's the word?
Annoying?
No,
A dick?
I can't do annoying. No, not at all.
Conservative?
Conservative? That's not the word. Opinionated.
Yes.
So sometimes your opinions I don't agree with, but
Well,
most of the time
they
I
are
do.
the right opinions, but okay, I understand. Yeah, okay.
Obviously, exactly.
According to you.
But that's all right that we don't agree with opinions. I
Opinions.
wouldn't. I don't hate you for disagreeing with my opinions. And that's the problem that a lot of people have got into, is if someone has different opinions, they bloody hate them. So thank you for still listening, even though you disagree with a lot of stuff that I say.
No, Kev.
Exactly. We do. Just
Yes.
yeah.
And Kev sticks up for you all the time.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Kev's sound a bit like a bumlick. I don't know if I want to go to their house anymore.
Oh, no, it's your house. We're fun. We're family orientated, and just at 9 o'clock, we just sit down. The kids are asleep, and we just chill out and listen to you, and it's great fun.
Thank you. How old are your kids?
12, 10, and 6. So,
Wow, gosh, hard work, huh?
well, homeschooling is.
In it.
How's your 12-year-old doing? Because I had my first proper teenage, not a row, but a teenage moment with my eldest daughter today.
She's the
very
best.
emotional.
She's the best one at the moment. She
She just
gets on with
smashes
it. It's the 8-year-old that I can't get
10.
off the freaking Xbox.
She's
Yeah,
10, Kev. She's
Lacey,
10, not 8.
Like Lacey is the 12-year-old, and she was still homeschooling at 12 o'clock because she was so adamant she was going to finish it off.
By that day, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the boy, the 10-year-old who likes to game.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? Here's the thing. My boys like to game, and they probably game too much.
Yeah.
But one of the things that you will be aware of this, but there are a lot of parents that aren't aware of this. The gaming is not what it was when we were kids, where you'd sit in a room on your own.
Yeah, I
and play
know.
video games. Now it's you're online with your mates.
yeah.
It's very it's
It's
very social. I would rather they were out playing football, right?
Gaming, because if he
Go on.
didn't game and talk to his friends, then what would he have? Because
Yeah.
we can't go out in the
Can't do
front
anything.
step like you used to and kick a ball, can we?
You can't do anything. You can't go out like that. So I'm kind of letting them play a lot more games while this is going on, because they're doing it with their mates, and my two boys will be doing it together, and they'll have their mates on, so there can be like 5, 6, 7 of them playing at the same time.
Absolutely. And there is a rule: nothing before 4 o'clock.
Oh, I like that rule.
Schoolwork, and then go and hang out with your friends.
Yeah. That's
Hang
what we
out,
try.
have a chat. That is the only thing that's getting us through it, isn't it?
Well, here's some. When this is over, and I don't know when. I'm hoping maybe this year. I'm hoping this year we would genuinely. We've been talking about this for ages. We want to come and do the show from different places, like people's houses, and we want to go and do it at Abbey Care and stuff. So we would genuinely love to come to your house one night and do the show.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Keep us in mind.
You are 100% welcome.
Absolutely.
Lovely. We'll
Got
do
a
it.
nice dining area, which is taken away from the front room.
Great internet, so you can.
So we need is good internet, and we're in.
Lasers and smoke machines and everything.
Oh, you asked for it.
You don't. No, we're not taking the smoke machine to anyone's house. It's not fair. It's a nightmare.
Steve, it was like party for two in our kitchen with smoke machines and lasers. It was hilarious.
Oh, you've got your own SFX. Oh, in that case,
brilliant.
We're in. Hey, listen, it's nice to talk to you. Stay safe, and we'll speak again soon.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Catch you later, guys. Thank you.
See you later. Ta-ra.
Okay, bye.
We want to do it. We want to do it from people's houses, like we used to do with the radio show. But it's easier now because you haven't got to take massive boxes. Take a lappy, a camera, and you need decent internet, and we'll do it. So that is going to happen at some point. I got some good news. My mother will be receiving the vaccine on Friday.
Nice.
Which I'm thrilled about. The care home phoned up because I got POA. Me and my sister have got POA. And they said, we need your permission. Do you mind? And I said, I said, I do mind, actually. I want to come down and I want to have it. It's what she would want. And I said, no, this is great. Do it. So she will receive the vaccine on Friday. I'm thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. Doesn't mean we'll be able to go and see her yet. But
It makes her a bit safer.
Makes her safer. Gets us a step closer. So, yeah, I was thrilled at that. Listen, this government is shit. Right, and I think about 1,500 people died today, and they've got blood on their hands. They've got blood on their hands, definitely. And Boris Johnson is, just every time I think, God, David Cameron, the most incompetent prime minister we've. Oh, Theresa May, and even more. Boris Johnson, the most incompetent prime minister. Awful, and terrible state of affairs. Awful human beings, dishing out money for each other, totally corrupt. But this vaccine thing looks like it's getting rolled out quickly. Apparently, I heard today they're still about 150,000 down per day on their target. Yeah. But I can't help but hope that it works. They've done everything else wrong so far. Hopefully, they'll get this right. And there was I had a little moment of excitement when I got that phone call.
Yeah,
today.
God, it's something, isn't it?
Isn't it? And I want it to work. I want them out. I think they're awful. I think they're disgraceful, shameful hucksters and con men and women. But I also want this policy of theirs to work. And I want the vaccine out. And I want us to have it. And I want to get it in this sweet arm, baby. Yeah, baby. Get the vaccine. Give me that freaking vaccine, baby.
You have to wait your turn like everyone else.
Oh, you look good there like a floating head. That's some picture. I'd have that on my wall.
Would you? Why?
Yeah. With Brosnan, with Cher in Brosnan, you like that? Yeah, I'm in. Not like that, sweet. I liked how Stanley Johnson got the vaccine before the Queen. Anyway, who said
I
this?
thought he was French. I thought he was a French woman these days.
Who says these guys?
Fancy going on French TV, right?
French TV.
Deciding you're going to speak French and tell them that actually you're not becoming French, it's your birthright because your parents were French, and then saying that you are Française.
And we've got some exciting news. We're having a chat next week with someone who reached out to us last year, and we just didn't get round to it, about... That wasn't me doing that was actually a cough. About us possibly doing some form of college course on radio presenting, producing and podcasting and streaming. Probably we'll do a thing on streaming, of course. So that might be happening hopefully I've not got the runner, no. Hopefully Well, hopefully in the next few months.
That might be something.
We've got a little bit of homework we've got to do this weekend, so we can take stuff to him. But it will probably be some kind of online, like proper course. This is a proper college. This guy works at, and it will. I think it will be part of that. It might be slightly separate. I don't know. But he's proper and legit. And I by coincidence bumped into one of his students, and they did. Remember, they did some posters for us.
Yes, I do remember
for
that.
the radio show. That was not the business proposal email from the other day, Vlack. No, that was a gentleman who wants to sponsor the show but hasn't got money. But
wanted to give us some guidance on broadcasting.
No, he didn't. That was
different fella.
No, that was a different fella. But has got like 3D printers and stuff and could help us. And it was really interesting. But I just don't think that's quite what's going to work.
But that doesn't mean, if you've got a business proposal, we're all ears. And fingers. Oh my God. That looks like a Savoy.
Yeah, exactly. So we might be doing a college course. It wouldn't be that expensive. It'd be a few £100, but you're getting multi-award-winning stuff. And it would different things like, about radio, about, it fucking gives a shit, man.
Tell you what, though, I think because lockdown has given a lot of people time to think about what they really want to do other than the job that they have been doing up to this point. And, it becomes a treadmill and stuff. I've had a lot of people asking me about how to set up podcasts and things.
We could actually do... I was going to say we could do like a thing. You could charge people now on how to set up Twitch streams. I don't know. It's hard work, wouldn't it? No, I'm saying I don't know how to do it.
Well, we're on. Cosmic Debris, about time you guys did a course in presenting. Hope you pass. I'd go and get the awards, but they're too heavy.
And they're not all in this house. Some are in my kids' bedrooms because they like looking at the awards Daddy's won.
But anyway.
Like showing them to their mates. You guys will be giving the course or taking it? A lot of people looking for a cheeky little ban. A lot of people looking for cheeky little bands.
Yeah.
Yeah? What you want? Listen, we're going to end the stream, I think, here because I got college tomorrow.
That's a course you are actually taking. Yeah. Go on.
We're going to end a little bit early tonight. Big up the TLNA Academy. Yes, man. Very big up. We're going to do a raid.
Let's do one.
Short show tonight. Apologies. Thank you. One of the things, I had a relapse like just over 3 weeks, about 3.5 weeks ago. And one of the things that I'm looking at, I need to write a list actually, maybe I'll do that at the weekend, is ways to my little boy was 11 years old today. What happened?
Time's what happened.
It was a gifted sub, was it? Okay, that's interesting to know. Okay, because I thought I can't ban a sub. Oh, it was gifted. Okay. You like the puppets? I like the puppets. It's hot. It's hot in this thing, and I can't. Once you got this on, you can't see anything. I show you. Do you mind if I show them what we look like? This is what we're dealing with. There we go. So once you got this on, right, you can't see anything. Very thick green material. Have we got it on back to? I thought there were eye holes on it.
There aren't any eye holes. Maybe we should have bought more expensive suits. Maybe you get what you pay for. But
anyway, so that is what we've been. We liked it. It was fun. I'm sorry we didn't do the whole show. That we bailed out of it a little bit.
We couldn't see the chat. We couldn't see the mouse. We couldn't see the cursor. We couldn't. It was tricky.
It was very tricky.
I don't know how the Power Rangers got any work done, frankly.
Right, let's go and do a raid. Let's see if any of our... Oh.
Go on.
Let's raid Dan TDM.
Do you think he needs it?
Let's raid Dan TDM. Because I want a shout out.
Do it.
I want a shout out from Dan.
Go in there and be gentle. If it's not your thing, you don't need to tell him. I don't think he'll give a toss anyway.
I'm raiding Dan.
This man is
a multi-millionaire, yet my kids insist on giving him money. Right, we're going to go and raid Dan. Go and be nice. Go and say hello. Can someone clip
Can you
it?
see my fingers?
If he mentions our name, can you clip it? Because my boys will be thrilled. I'm doing this to impress my boys, right? They will be thrilled if he mentions us. If he doesn't, we never talk about this ever again. We'll be back tonight at 9. Now, are we doing the quiz again tonight? Because last week's was a damp squib. I think we have to do the quiz.
Oh, do we?
We'll talk about it later. Tutty buys.
Bye.
Please mention me. The boys will be so thrilled.